Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we've got a $200 rare coin grab bag. I purchased it off of Instagram. Got some really cool stamps, but I don't want to show the address. But anyways, this one's from West Coast Varieties. I was tired of getting ripped off on eBay, and I figured some fair value grab bags where it's interesting content, but also not like super stacked or a sponsored video would be found on Instagram. And they're like one of my favorite types of videos to do. So I reached out, but he's got one of the most amazing pages out there. I've talked with him, great guy, but he sent me $200 worth of coins, and he said he would do a specialty or focus on errors and varieties. So I may not have the best kind of sense in terms of pricing as I'm going through them. We're going to open it up, look at each of these coins, and my hope is that there's some really cool errors or maybe just some miscellaneous coins, but the errors and varieties is really what I'm excited about. So check them out on Instagram, but let's get right into this video and see if we can recoup the $200 that I spent on this bag. So here we've got it right in front of us, and I'll be kind of popping the box open. I have no idea what it'll look like inside, but I am especially excited for this opening. So I'm just going to get this part opened. And here is the reveal. Oh, wow. So, whoa. Right off the bat, looks like there is some slabbed coins, so any slab, I mean, maybe they won't be errors, but regardless, I think they're going to be, something that I'm super excited about, and there's some different kind of, itemization of the list there, and I'm not going to open that up for the time being, but this looks like a phenomenal start, and I appreciate the packing peanuts, the thoughtful packaging here, so thank you so much so far. And let's start. I think the best way to do this is going to be to start with this bundle. And this is just a ton of coins. So, we'll see if they're error. I'm going to kind of put them down like this and then reveal them one at a time. Oh, wow. That is awesome. So not only is this a 1960 D over D East, he kindly kind of put the repunched mint mark and everything, exactly what it is. So we'll see if we can zoom in, and oh wow, that's a strong one. Can see that right off the, you can see that clearly in my camera, and my camera is not even like a unbelievably detailed one, but you can see it with the spread to the right there. So a strong start for sure. Then let's see what the next one is. 1916 Buffalo Nickel. Missing the, let's see what it is, missing the F. So I'm not, is that 5 cents? United States of America, e pluribus unum. And I honestly wish that I knew exactly what we were looking for. Maybe it's the designer's initials. So I will try to get back to you maybe with a edit. But man, anything, these varieties mostly, errors, I'm all for it. Whoa! Wow, 1999p off-center dime. Great coin. It's uncirculated too, and I mean, talk about a cool-looking coin. Imagine getting that in your change. This is a super strong start. We're only 3 coins in, but this is exactly the type of coin that I like to have in my own collection. I really like the fun oddities or the kind of world coins with a special story. I like US very much too, but I really like the character on a lot of these coins. This one feels a little heavier. And 1971S, that one looks like it's maybe a silver coin. Maybe it's the peg leg. We'll see. And let's see, 1971S peg leg R. So this is going to be found on the front of the coin, and I'll zoom in to try to show you. But yes, I should probably have a comparison, but you can see the R, the serif, is not kind of fleshed out. And I think often you can also see some weakness in the E there, but there's no strong serif on that R. Wow, and it's still got some significant base value in the silver form of the coin. So a super strong start to West Coast Varieties. Gotta check out their store. Whoa, this is a great condition coin, 1909 S. Inverted mint mark, FS 501. I wonder if it's kind of a, upside down mint mark, essentially they inverted it. So it should be that the smaller part of the S is on the top, and the, that's kind of how the normal mint mark should look, but they inverted it, meaning that it's upside down. But this is just like a 1909 S Barber half in this condition is really still a nice coin. So we are off to a phenomenal start. 1864 rotated die 2-cent coin. Wow. Let's see. So 1864, I feel like I should know better what the rotated die is going to mean. Maybe it's that the alignment is not proper and it should be. I'm going to take this one out of the flip. Let's see. So 1864, because maybe it's that there's, let's see. This one is going to be one where I'm also going to come back in, but I think that maybe it's kind of misaligned die in terms of how, maybe it should have been, where you flip it and it doesn't kind of come up at 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Maybe that's it, but I will admit that I don't exactly know what that error is, but it's great. And 1864 rotated die here as well, and I think that that is the case because I thought that that one looked off. Let's see if we've got it. So this is kind of normal, and here 1864, or I could be wrong again. I'm going to do some more research, but these are just some great coins individually, notwithstanding that they are error coins. So a super strong start here. Then next up, we've got, let's see what this is. We've got a stack of coins here, 1964. Wow. And look at that. That is a clip planchet, 1964D dime, and you can tell that it's an authentic one. One of the things to always look for is it's clipped here, but then there's some weakness on the other side of the clipping, and that's certainly occurring in this dime. So that's an authentic one as opposed to somebody who just cuts one up kind of on their own to artificially clip the planchet. This next one, oh, wow. I love these pennies. I talk about this all the time in my World Coin videos, how I just love the ship design. It's a Great Britain halfpenny, lamination error, and look at that. Just super clear lamination. Let's check out what this side looks like. Looking good, and he's saying it has PVC residue, but I can hardly, it's up there. But what a cool coin. I mean, I love the combination of mint errors and varieties. Just adds so much character to the coin, I find. Let's see. Ooh, 1960 Type B, uncirculated Washington quarter. That is awesome as well. And these can be super special in the really high grades. But not only is it silver, but the way to check for Type B, and maybe I'll have a little infographic or kind of explain it. But I believe that it's in the states that they either don't touch in the ES or that there's kind of it's clearly separated or a slightly different way in terms of how the lettering on the back of the coin appears. But I think that it was that they were supposed to be used for proof dies and they weren't. But forgive me if I'm messing up that explanation. But just yet another special coin that I can't wait to have in my collection. And look at this, way off center. I don't even know how this was diagnosed as being, or no date, but wow, look at that. That's like so off center. That is the coolest thing because blank planchets are awesome, but then, I mean, wow. This is like 95% off center or something, and just has the little tip there. What a coin. Man, I'm so thankful. This is a huge highlight because you never know what you're going to get. Knocked it out of the park. Clipped rim here on this 1942 Mercury dime as well. And I believe that also is showing up. You can see the weakness or the alteration on the other side, exactly 180 degrees on the coin across from it. And that appears on both of the sides. Wow. 1942S. Just another great coin, like I'm saying, with that character. Let's see here. 1963 double die obverse FS101. And I should know where to, because I think I've done a video on it, where to diagnose it. But I'm not exactly sure in terms of, is it in the maybe in the, it could be in the date. It could be in the In God We Trust. That's a very common place to find these errors. I think that this one is another one where I'm going to try to get back to you with some more specifics on this coin. But I love, love, love any double dies. Finding the 1936 double die penny was one of the highlights of my coin roll hunting. So that's just, wow, that's great to see. So we've got these two little things here. I think I'm going to start with this package, but man, I mean, we've hit it out of the park in my opinion so far, and it feels like these are graded. Goodness, wow. So this might be a missing edge lettering. Let's see. Doubled edge lettering, that's almost even cooler. Mint State 65, John P. Adams doubled edge lettering. And it's going to be tough to see. Let's see if we can zoom in. But there are a lot of different errors that had to do with the edge lettering on these coins. And sometimes they were missing. Those can command some significant premium. And other times, like this, I'd forgotten that they had the doubled edge lettering. But I'm going to also follow up and show you a better photo of that. Then next, it looks like there might be another one. Ooh. Doubled edge lettering, and these are inverted, so I actually don't know what the difference is, and I just want to see what this is. Ooh, that's something totally different, but that is this is making my day. I could not be more excited. I just talk about this stuff all the time, and I like to search and I find some stuff sometimes, but like West Coast Varieties, probably the top consistently just finding new varieties all across the board. One of my favorite. I don't follow a ton of people on Instagram, but I've followed him for a long time. And check this out: double die obverse, 1966, special mint set. And it's I'm kind of also, I probably like graded coins too much. Like it wouldn't make sense that I like grading the coins, but I'm trying to see. It's tough to show where exactly the doubling is, and I make a lot of videos, and then often I know where to look for the doubling, but then often I forget. So I'm going to follow up again with a photo. Sometimes there's some varieties where it's just in the B. So often I know that there's a lot of the Kennedys, but I think that's more regular strike, where it's found along his face, and my guess is that it's in the In God We Trust, but this one's for sure a keeper in my collection as well. Let's see our final. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. Man, as if we needed anything more, and it looks like there is a solid supply. I'm going, ooh, and something fell out there. I'll see what that is to start here. Ooh, and it's a quarter S Mint, and it's a repunched mint mark 1947 Mint State 64. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think you can even see it pretty clearly. You can definitely see kind of protruding from the S. Again, my camera, is it the best? No, but you can kind of see out of the bottom serif that there is something appearing. And not only is it appearing, but it's in mint state, uncirculated condition. Great eye appeal to this coin. Wow, what a find. Let's see what this, and I think we've got the wide rim. That is so cool. Susan B. Anthony, this is one of the first errors that I ever knew about, and I've seen some of these coins. I think I've owned them briefly, but I love having it in the slab. I'm just going to go again right into my collection, and the way, what distinguishes this is that the edge here is super close to the 1 and super close to the date in terms of how the lettering is. If you have multiple Susan B. Anthony's next to each other, you can definitely tell if you have a wide rim or not. And this one's in nice condition, uncirculated. So great find. And now I'm just seeing, whoa. Oh, that's great. So that says 1999 1 cent proof close AM, and I'm going to zoom out. I think I'm just going to fast forward as I unbox this. And not only do we have it, but it looks like we have something behind it. But for now, I'm going to look at, you can definitely find errors in sets that, you don't have to open up the coins out of the set to look for them. Let's check it out. First off, we got all the coins that aren't the Close AM 1999, but now we get to check out the individual coin. There's the 1999S, and we're looking for the Close AM. Will the AMs be pretty much touching? And they are. Wow. So 1998, 99, and 2000, you want to look for the wide AM coins with the regular strike, and for proofs, 1999 and 2000, I believe, have the Close AM proof ones, and they just mixed up the dies that were supposed to be used on the, if it was proof, it would have been business would have been proof, and they got these errors. But what an unbelievable, this exceeded my expectations, this grab bag, by like, I don't know the value. I mean, for all I know, but I think that this is well exceeding the $200. And man, I'm just like so excited. It feels like I'm finding them, even though they're totally given to me. So this is a 1974 mint set with a 74D double die obverse. That's another one that I've kept my eyes out for, but I haven't been able to do too much coin roll hunting, and especially not with half dollars. They just really aren't around me. Let's see if we can find it right away. And there you go. You can definitely see the split in the R in the We Trust, as well as the split serifs in the U and the S. I hope that that's coming through well with the camera. In the In God We Trust, it just shows you they are out there. You can look for them in sets as you kind of, if you come in contact with these, you can just kind of look. They're sitting right there in the mint sets, and that is just a phenomenal way to conclude this search. So I can't emphasize enough, go follow West Coast Varieties on Instagram. I think they're a great resource. They always have cool kind of story updates, but I'm also kind of a sucker for just having the coins with the designation in the plastic. I think it makes it kind of special, I guess, or just kind of official. And then, I'm trying to think if I had to say my 3 favorite coins. I feel like I can't narrow it down, but I think some of the ones that stand out to me have to be this off-center, no-date quarter. I've never even seen something that is that off-center while still being struck and not being a blank planchet. I'm trying to think, there was one in here I really like. I've seen the peg leg a lot, and like I've looked for it and I haven't found it. The off-center, you just never see that sort of thing. There's also some things I still need to do my research on. Like this is another coin that I will look for, and I just really will not find. It's clearly there, and I love how clearly that comes through. Got to do some more research on what these ones look like, but yeah, just can't thank this grab bag producer enough. This probably makes up for some of the grab bags where I've totally gotten crushed and kind of goes overboard and well over. I think this also going to be one of my favorites, just because I think it's a good looking quarter to begin with, and then repunch mint marks, that's awesome. And then even having it in the packaging, it's going to be important for me to label this clearly so I don't forget that what I've got is in there. But it's just such a clearly doubled. Look at this. Right on the R. It's just there's clear shelving, and it's not like mechanical shelf doubling. But there's clear separation through those letters, and it would be super, probably exciting to pull this right out of a set when you see it and you don't know that it's coming. But thank you so much, and I'm probably gonna get in touch to see if this would be something you do again. Though I'd make sure to try to pay, exactly to the point where it would be worth you sending this, because I'm just really pumped, and I think I've gotten 2 grab bags. I was saying I do a cool factor for every grab bag, and I don't think I'm going to compete with them in terms of how much value is being given, but I got a great first grab bag off of Instagram, and I think that this is going to be like a 9.4, which is like off the charts. unbelievably cool just because, I mean, now I get to have these in my collection, and nothing beats that. Thanks so much, and I've got a few other grab bags in the mail, so they'll definitely get here by the time I release those videos, and I'll see you on those. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other platforms like my Instagram, TreasureTownYT, my website, treasuretownyt.com, and a whole host of other ones like Facebook, Twitter, and more. All of that is going to be found in the description below the video. So I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos, and I hope you have a great day.